Hi everybody, my name is Miss Shannon. I'm a lead preschool teacher at the Casco Bay YMCA of Southern Maine. I'm here today to do a little bit of simple science for you at home. Today we're going to be using capillary action to mix colors and make hopefully a fun surprise at the end of our experiment. The best way to describe capillary action is to think of a tree or a plant and how its roots go deep into the soil to pull water up through the tree and all the branches and out to all the leaves. That's called capillary action. It works the opposite way of gravity. Instead of things falling down with gravity, it's getting pulled up. And the way that works is that water, a liquid, goes into the tiny spaces in between the plant material and it pulls it up into the tree. So some of the supplies that we need today are a half sheets of paper towel. You will need 6 of those. You will need 6 containers similar to this that will hold 2 cups of water each. You also will need some blue food coloring, some red food coloring, and some yellow food coloring. So the way that this works is you're going to have 6 containers and you're going to fill 3 of those with 2 cups of water each. I've already filled 2 containers with 2 cups of water, so now I need to fill my 3rd container with 2 cups of water. So I'm going to measure out 2 cups of water. There's 1 and 2. This is also fun math. There we go. 2 cups of water. Now, you're also going to need 6 half sections of paper towels folded. So the best way to fold these isn't an accordion fold. It's folding it over 4 times into fourths so that you get a piece that looks like this. You will need 6 of those. I've already prepared my other 5. Okay, you have your water and your jars. You should have 3 empty jars. I have an empty jar and a full jar and an empty jar and a full jar and an empty jar. And can you guess? It's a full jar. Good job. Now we're going to have to make sure that the colors that we use are very bright colors. So if we take our first color and we take red, I'm going to put about 20 drops of red into my first container of water. See if we can count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. We'll let that mix up a little bit. Our next color, we're going to use yellow. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's okay if you get a little more or a little less. Next and last color, blue. Good job. That's going to go in our last jar of water. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nicely done. Good job. We're all done with the colors for now. We want to make sure that our colors are mixed up pretty well. You can use a spoon for this. Good job. The next thing we're going to do is arrange our jars in a circle because you are going to connect the circles of water jars with your paper towels. So I'm going to move an empty jar by the red jar, get my yellow in between. So my circle should look like red jar, empty jar, blue jar, empty jar, yellow jar, and empty jar. Nice work. Now keep in mind as you do this experiment, this is an experiment that takes about 2 days to complete. So it's a really good time to use your observations of scientific observation skills, the scientific method. What do you think is going to happen? What changes do you see? What's happening during those 2 days? You can take pictures with a camera or you can draw pictures. It's a really fun exploration. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take the paper towel pieces that you folded so nicely and you're going to put one end in the blue jar of water and 1 in the empty jar next to it. Your next paper towel will go in that same jar between the blue and the red, and then into the red jar. You're going to continue to do this between each of the colors and your empty jars. So you're going to have 2 ends of the paper towel in each empty jar, and it's going to be leading from each colored jar to each empty jar. Nice job. My paper towels are blowing away. And here's my last paper towel. So to help you see a little bit better, I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I've connected each jar full of color to an empty jar with the paper towel. Now this paper towel also goes from the red jar into this empty jar, and so on. So at the end of the experiment, and after all your observations, you'll get a fun, colorful surprise. This experiment is complete when each jar has exactly the same amount of water in it. So right now you have 3 full jars and 3 empty jars. At the end of this experiment, each jar will have exactly the same level of water in it, but you'll have a surprise in each of the 3 empty jars. Have fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.